Oh, it feels like Christmas. Ahoy hoy folks, and welcome to today's video. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. Well, I have a very large package. You know what, I'm not even going to edit that out. You're disgusting. I have received in the post this very large box from STABILO, and this month's STABILO partner, which is Snopake. Now, as most of you know, I was a teacher for a very long time. I've worked in a lot of schools. If you've been to school in the UK, and I'm guessing other places as well, you will know Snopake, and we'll have a little look at what's in this box. I haven't even opened this yet. I did a little sneak on Instagram and TikTok to show that this had arrived, but I haven't actually opened it up to see what is inside. So we're going to crack this open, check out what's inside. And I know we've got some organisational stuff today, so I'll think about what I'm going to do with that. I might have an idea, and then of course we'll use the STABILO products as well to create a piece of artwork. But let's bring you a little bit closer so you can see what is in the box, and we'll get this open and have a proper dive inside. Okay, so here we are, nice and close. I'm going to squish myself in just for this second. I've got my nice cup of tea over here as well. Let's have a little sip. So some of you might be wondering, why have I got such a big parcel from STABILO? I am a STABILO artist influencer, so they do send me regular packages, but all of the opinions expressed in this video are my own. They are fully aware of that. If I don't like something that I'm reviewing, I will be fully honest with you guys. STABILO are perfectly happy with me doing that. So let's open this box and find out fully what is inside. This is one of the largest packages I've received from STABILO. I think the only one that was comparable to this was my initial welcome box, which was huge. Let's open this up. Here we go. Okay, so we've got our little menu thing here. I'm going to pop that to the side. Ooh, okay. So I know this is very pastel-y. We have a very pastel themed set here today. So we've got these STABILO Woody 3-in-1s, but in pastel colours. So I've not had the pastel colours of these before. If you want to see reviews of other products similar to this, there is a playlist of reviews where all the STABILO stuff is. We have the STABILO Swing in cool pastel with a desk set. That's ooh, again, knocking out the park with the packaging. We'll have a closer look at this in a few moments. We have STABILO Boss Original in pastels. Pretty sure I've got these colours because I have a set that has every STABILO highlighter colour in there. We have the Pen 68, again, in pastel tones. What have we got here? So, oh, right. We've got the STABILO Aqua Colour, so these are the watercolour pencils, again, in pastel. And then we've got these two. So we've got a pink and a green. Ah, right, okay. So, I've not seen one of these for ages, since I was actually in a classroom. These are handwriting pens. We've got a left-handed and a right-handed. I really want to teach myself how to draw with my left hand, so this might not be the worst thing in the world to give that a try. But yeah, we'll have a little look at these as well, because these are actually very good for children to learn how to write. But I want to see how ergonomic the grip is when it comes to drawing as well, and whether that's gonna be nice and helpful. But let's pop those to the side. That's all the STABILO things in here. Let's get to the Snopake thing. So we've got the logo for Snopake just there. A lot of you will be familiar with this. So we have a polyfile in A4 pastel assorted colours. We have polyfile ring binder wallets in pastel colours. Polyfile foolscap pastel assorted, so different size. There is a lot of stuff in here. Wow, we have these display books, 24 pockets each in a selection of pastel colours. That's going to be very useful indeed. Oh, okay. We have ring binders. Wow, right. We've got some more stuff in here. Let's pour those out. But we've got these pastel ring binders. I love a good ring binder. And look at those colours. They're really, really nice. Yeah, full selection of pastel colours. And then we've got more of these wallets in different sizes. So we've got A5 and we have got DL. So they're all... Those are lovely stationery terms. DL and A4 and A5 and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but fool's cap. We've got a big selection of filing, essentially, in different pastel colours. So, very nice, aesthetically pleasing filing. In fact, we've got a whole list of everything. A good thing with all of these Reborn products is they are recycled and recyclable. So they are made completely with recycled materials and they can be recycled in the future. So very, very nice. Right, I'm gonna have to get this all off of my desk for just a moment because I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do now. But I've got another file that I need to grab quickly. So give me just a second and I'll get this all set up. And welcome back. I had to put my glasses on for this because I'm actually going to be sharing a dirty little secret now. So when I last organised my office, and I need to do some more organisation actually because I'm running out of shelf space and I need to put a couple more shelves up. When I last did organisation, I took all of my sketches, which are loose sketches and old artwork and things like that, and I put them all in this box folder. Well, why is that a dirty little secret? Well, I tell people all the time, if you're doing sketches, use those sketches. So go back and use them as inspiration when you're creating new pieces of artwork. Since I have put all of my sketches and artwork in this folder, I've not touched it. I have not looked at it. I have just left them all there. It's all a big jumble. Everything is just shoved in here. So if, for instance, I'm like, oh, I'm going to draw a portrait, then I'm just going online and I'm finding reference pictures rather than using my old sketches, which have a bit of my own style in there. So I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to go through and start doing some organisation. On top of that, I also have pieces of artwork over here, which I haven't even filed yet because they're recent ones, and actually you'll remember some of these from recent videos. I just haven't got round to putting them in the file yet because, again, it's just going to be lost. And then lastly, over here, I have some of my prints. So these are prints that are available in the Etsy store. And again, they're just loose at the moment. So I think having those filed away nicely is going to make my life much, much easier. So if I just open this up, you're getting a little sneak peek here of what this file is like. And honestly, there are just, you know, sketches and studies and all sorts in here. This is useful stuff. This is useful material. And what's it doing? It's just sitting in a box. There's nothing that's... It's just... Oh, honestly. Right. So I think what I need to do is organise it. Look, this Inktober work. Things like this. Look, I love that picture. So I think what I need to do is go through, organise this into piles, and then decide how I'm going to put them, how I'm going to put them away in the files. And I think that's going to make a much easier, much nicer system for me when I come to actually doing some artwork. Then with the supplies that we've got today from Stabilo, maybe we'll take one of these pieces and expand on it and actually do a piece of art using some of the inspiration from the newly sorted out and organised files. So I'll be back in, well, just a second for you. It's probably going to take me a while to get this done, but I need to go through and properly sort all of this out. So I'll be back in just a moment and show you exactly what we've done. Well, I have been very busy, as you can see. So let me just quickly take you through what I have been doing. So I've gone through and organised everything into sections. So this is a file for kind of cartoon comic style work. In here we've got buildings and plants and mushrooms and things. This is a wildlife folder. Over here we've got figure studies and portraits. And then finally we have random, which is just stuff that I didn't really know how to separate it out. But yeah, that's where we are with those. There are some pieces in there that are finished works, which I'll come back to and sort at a later date, and I've still got other stuff around the office that I will organise as well. But these folders from Snopake are just great. I mean, the fact that I can see what's inside them and I can organise stuff and just go, yeah, I'm going to grab that, this is what I'm going to do today. Similarly for my prints as well. So I've organised these into 3 files, and these are really just on size. We've got the smallest there, we've got the slightly larger ones there, and then we've got the slightly larger ones again there. One thing I do want to experiment with in the future, this is the year where I'm pushing myself as a professional artist and getting out there and showing portfolios and things like that. This Snopake Reborn 24 pocket display book I think is going to be great. I've got a whole pack of these in different colours, but the fact that it has these inbuilt clear wallets like this, I think if I take some of the work that I've got up here, so my pencil work on black paper and things like that, and pop them into here, this is going to be a really nice way for me to take work around to galleries and to prospective buyers and show them the kind of thing that I do. So that's going to be really nice. And again, I can separate it out into different things. So I can have one for wildlife and one for landscapes and things like that. So very, very useful. So for the Snopake section of this video and this review, very happy indeed. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff, so I'll be doing lots of organising to come. Let's just park this for a second. I'm going to pop this over here, and now let's have a look at the Stabilo things. Yeah, I've just had a quick check. That is everything Stabilo, so I've got it all down here. First thing I want to check is this swing desk set. So Stabilo have been doing an amazing job with their packaging recently and doing some really innovative things. So I want to open this up and see how this one works. Oh, lovely, look at that. So that bit slides out, and then you've got this, and then that stands up. It should stand up on the desk. So I need to clip, oh, I think I need to clip that to get, yeah, there's a little thing in here. Let me just clip that into place. There we go, look at that. So we've got a nice little desk set of these pastel highlighters. I do like this style. They're a little bit thinner than the Boss ones in the nib, and they're nice to hold on to. You know, you can do a lot of work with a highlighter. If I get these ones out, so these are the standard Boss highlighters that we're all familiar with. Holding something like this, that takes a specific type of grip. It's great for its intended purpose of highlighting, but if you're using them for art, it can be a little bit of a strain. Whereas something like this is more like a standard pen, and it's really, really easy to use. So very, very nice indeed. And I like that they've got a little clip on there as well, so you can pop it in your pocket. Of course, we've got the Boss highlighters. What else have we got down here? The Pen 68, the pastel colours, these 2 pens, and the Woody 3-in-1. So I think, let me grab a drawing board here. I'm just going to go through and do a little bit of swatching. So I think I'll start with these ones here. Welcome back. Let me show you what I've been up to. Let's bring this up here. So I've gone through and I've swatched out all of the individual materials. I do have some points that I'm going to make. So I'll come to this slightly negative towards the end. Well, it's a negative for me, not necessarily a negative for other people. So first of all, these are the colours of each of the materials. So we've got the Swing Cool set over here. These are the standard Boss highlighters. Then we've got the Pen 68 pens, the Woody chunky pencils, and the Aquacolor pencils over here. And down here I've done a bit of swatching with the Easy Pen. So in fact, let's talk about the Easy Pen now. So I really laid it up here. I wanted to get it really thick to see what happened. And this is just standard printer paper. This is not art paper or anything. And yeah, it has bled through when I've used it very thickly. Similarly though, so have the highlighters. So, you know, pens do bleed through this paper. You can actually see it all the way back there. Pretty much everything has bled through a little bit. The ink in it is also water soluble, so I went over with one of the highlighters here and it seemed fine. Then I realised, well, that's blue on blue. So I used the yellow up here and you can see it's bled into this kind of green colour here and stained the tip of the highlighter, which I've then cleaned off, and it's now absolutely fine. So for art application, I'm not sure this is a pen that I'm going to be using for that. However, and I'm going to let you in on another little secret here. I have potentially the worst handwriting in the world. It's chicken scratch. It's like a spider has jumped in a pool of ink and then crawled across the paper. But up here, using this pen, I actually found this incredibly nice to use. So it forces you into a good tripod grip. It rests nicely over the top of the hand here. When you take the cap off, there we go. It's refillable as well. It's blue ink, which is not my preference. I would prefer black. But this is the right-handed one. And it's really nice to use. And it allows you to, if I just write my name in here. Yeah, it's really fluid. It's a really nice writing experience. It's not an art pen, but it's a very nice writing pen. So what I'm going to do is, actually, I will use this pen again. It doesn't cap, obviously, it's with the shape of it. I'm going to demonstrate something else that I really like with Stabilo products. So have you noticed, let's look at this here, this here, this here, this here. They are all the same colour. Similarly, we have got this. They're all the same colour. They're the same hue. This. All of the yellows here, they're all the same. And it's because they use the same makeup of pigments in all of their products, whether it's a pen or a pencil, it doesn't matter. If you've got a set colour, and they do actually have colour names and numbers on them. For instance, let's grab one of these ones. So we've got this lovely blue colour here. It's a pen 6813. There's a little number there that tells you what colour it is. That colour is shared across all Stabilo products that share that colour. So you know they're going to blend nicely together, which actually makes making art very easy and natural because you know that you're going to be getting the same hues each time. I'm quite surprised with the woody pencils on this. That I was expecting a little bit lighter colour, but they're actually really vibrant and bright. So really, really nice there. Haven't tested them out with water. They are water soluble. Have I got water in this brush? Yes, I do. Let's give this a little try. This is not watercolour paper, but yeah, blends really nicely. Similarly, the aquacolour pencils are a watercolour pencil, and that works really nicely as well. So all of the products that have been delivered in this rather large box, I am very happy with. Obviously not art, but still a very good product. I now need to go through and think about what I'm going to do as a piece of artwork. So I'm going to select something from my big stack of newly organised sketches over here, and I'll sketch something out and then use these supplies to actually create the artwork. Okay, and there we go, a super quick illustration of a cactus, because why not? I love cactuses. I was going through some of those pictures, I saw lots of different scribbles of different plants and doodles and stuff, and I thought, you know what? Pastels work well with natural stuff, so why not do a cactus? So, big thank you goes out to STABILO for the supplies and for Snopake for all of the supplies that I can now organise everything for. It's already got me feeling super inspired. I'd love to know what you guys think down below, so do leave a comment. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help support the channel. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.